Henry, sweetie, you can't bring that home with you.
Oh, it'll fit. Just give me a minute.
You can't. Henry, that can't come home with you.
No, this is working. Ow.
You can't bring that home with you, honey.
But this is my favorite stick.
You gotta drop it.
What if I come at it from a different angle? Out of the way, Mom.
Can't bring that home with you.
You want a cookie?
A cookie? A cookie? I found the most perfect stick in all the world. A stick so large and perfect that it belongs in a museum. And you want me to drop it for what? A tiny cookie? No, this guy is coming home with me.
Is it home? They're gonna fit in the car?
Let me try again. There's gotta be something we haven't thought of. Yes, in here, in the front seat. That's it. Brilliant idea. Stick, I'll see you soon, okay? You'll be safe up here. Maybe I can just ride up here too. No?
You think you're bringing that home, Henry?
Oh, I sure am. Just gotta figure out how.
You gonna get that in somehow?
Yes. Okay, Stick, it's you and me. They said it couldn't be done.
Henry.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep, I am in control. Just gotta get a better angle.
Oh, good boy.
Come on, Stick. Let's go in. Ow. We did it! We're inside!
Nice.
Now, where's the elevator? Oh, yes, right here, where it always is. I just got so excited I couldn't. Okay, hurry up.
You waiting for the elevator?
Let's do this.
Oh.
I'm okay.
Good boy.
Have you ever seen a stick this big inside a house? I know exactly where I'm gonna put it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And now, you and me, Stick, are gonna take a nice, long rest.
You're not taking that to bed.
What? What was the whole point of this then? Come on! You see, I've always loved finding big sticks. The bigger, the better. But Mom never lets me take them home. Until now. What if I just keep a small piece of it?
Henry, let Mommy have that. It's time for bed.
No.
It's time for bed.
Nope, nope, nope.
Let Mommy have that.
Look over there. Works every time.
Henry.
You'll never take it from me.
Henry.
Yes?
What are you doing? Can Mommy take that away from you?
No.
Can Mommy take that away from you?
No, thank you.
It's time to go to bed.
I'm going to bed. With Stick.
You're not taking that to bed.
That's where you're wrong. You can't catch me.
Henry, can we take that away?
Mm-mm. What's that?
Do you want this cookie?
Oh, you think you can tempt me?
Give Mommy the stick. You can have this cookie.
Nice try. I have the will of a warrior. Okay, fine. I miss Stick already. I'll never be happy without Stick. Wait, what's that smell?
You want a stick cake? Can you go down?
A stick cake? A cake that's a stick?
Yummy!
Oh, tastes like the real thing, but like cake. My one true love.
Chunks.
Mazzy Dog has a problem. Someone keeps coming into her yard every night. Someone or something. But by the time she goes outside in the morning, they're already gone. And her toys are all over the place. Who is doing this? Why are they doing it? Is it a raccoon? Is it a tiger? Mazzy needs to know. She's gonna stay up all night and wait. Mazzy, I hear them. Go! Oh, she almost caught them. What did they look like? Only one stripe on the tail. Can't be a raccoon. She does have orange fur, but I'm pretty sure a tiger wouldn't have run away from you, Mazzy. Then who is it? Mazzy, we're gonna need to get more serious. We'll get ourselves a hidden camera and see what we can see. Aha! It's our suspect. But who or what are you? She looks like a dog. She's a fox! A wild fox right outside the window. She must be the one playing with Mazzy's toys. Maybe we can catch her in the act. She's roaming around, but not touching the toys? Maybe this mystery isn't over. Who could be... Oh, she has a friend! 2 fox best friends. Ah, she was waiting for him to play and chase each other and wrestle and whatever that is. We solved the mystery, Mazzy. These are the 2 who keep messing with your toys.
Rosie, it's time for your walk. It's not raining anymore. Come on. Most dogs love walks.
But I'm not most dogs.
I'm gonna go get your leash, okay? Rosie. I see you. You can't hide.
Rosie's not here. Just a bunch of blankets.
You have to go for a walk.
Fine.
Hold on. Rosie. Don't go to sleep, Rosie. Okay, you win this round. You're up. Come. Here we go.
We did it.
This is the hallway. This is not outside. Here we go. It's hardly raining. Rosie, come on.
Where's my towel? Someone get me a towel. Oh, sweet towel.
You're very brave. Oh, Rosie, the sun is out.
Oh, boy. Hurry up. What are you waiting for? I love being outside.
All right, Rosie, time to head home. Yep, it's time to go. Rosie, not like most dogs, huh?
You got that right.
Rex could smell change in the air that fateful day. Maybe it was the way his mom seemed a little too nice, or gave him a few too many treats. Why was she being so sweet? It was all a bit too suspicious. So when the doorbell rang, he thought, this can't be good. That was the day Eiger entered the picture.
He's little, Rex.
Up until then, Rex had lived the sweet life. He was an only dog, the star of the show. So when Eiger showed up, Rex couldn't believe his eyes.
He said, no, this is mine. You're just gonna put your head over it.
No matter where he went, there Eiger was. Could this be? Was there a new star of the show? Not on Rex's watch. But as hard as he tried to get his mom's attention, Eiger was always there, stealing the spotlight. Rex just couldn't shake him. Soon it was clear Eiger was here to stay. Then one day, their wrestling turned into grooming? It was like Rex realized that Eiger wasn't his competition. He was his little brother, even though he wasn't that little anymore. Their mom was so happy that Rex was finally on board, but she was not expecting to find this. She had never seen Rex snuggle before. But now that's all he wanted to do.
Every dog has a duty. Sit. Stay. Clean up the leaves in the yard. But I have a mission. Because every winter, they come. With their little stick arms and their carrot noses. I mean, just look at them. They look ridiculous. And they must be destroyed. Boom! Hi-ya! Take that! To destroy snowmen, you must master the art of attack. There's the full-body tackle, the sneak attack, ha! And the knock their head off thingamo-whatever. Still gotta come up with a good name for that move. I use my teeth. I use my paws. I use my butterfly outfit. What's so funny? Snowman! 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 Oops, that is not a snowman. That's just a giant pile of snow. My mission is only complete when every snowman in the yard has been destroyed. Snowmen, snow away. See what I did there? I know what you're thinking. Don't snowmen just melt? Okay, fine. Yeah, they will. They totally will melt. But they're just so fun to knock over. Which is why I will never stop my mission. Even if it's just one I gave to myself. So next time you build a snowman, watch out. You might get a visit from me. Stella, the Snowman Destroyer.
Samson's terrible at making friends. He's very serious. Maybe you're wondering, just why is Samson so serious? Well, that's because Samson has a job, and he takes it very seriously. A bit too seriously. Samson doesn't know how to have fun. His mom was worried he'd never want to play like other dogs. Until one day, Samson saw a big cat in a window and got super excited. He was like, "Hi, hello, what's your name? I'm Samson, I have a job." Samson's mom couldn't believe it. Turns out, Samson did like to play, but only with cats. A few months later, she decided to adopt a baby sister for Samson. She brought her home in a special backpack. Samson thought he knew what was inside, but he wasn't sure until a kitten popped out. A kitten named Cleo. The moment he saw her, Samson completely forgot about how serious he was. He had to be gentle, though. Her whole body was as big as his head. But he learned how to play without squashing her. And Cleo? She wasn't scared at all. She loved that Samson was so big. It really came in handy one special day, when the whole family was out for a hike. Cleo was enjoying the smells and the sounds of the forest, but after miles of walking, she started getting tired. Her legs are just so little. She couldn't move another step. She was like, "Help, my poor feet." Samson knew exactly what to do. "Hop aboard, little sis." And off they went. Cleo could rest her legs and enjoy the view. And be close to her big, big brother. With Cleo on his back and matching bandanas, they can go almost anywhere. They can even climb mountains. There's nothing these two can't do.
What? Did you want mascara?
Nilla the Pity is a princess. She loves pretending to get her makeup done, and she loves feeling pretty. Aw, what a sweetie pie. Nilla, look at you all dolled up. And so patient while we apply it. Let's add a little lipstick. Beautiful! Aw, you're such a good girl. Nilla? Is that you? Get out of the mud! All that pretend makeup. Ruined! What happened to our dainty doggy? You're a mess! Bad girl! And now you're digging holes in the yard? Nilla, there's nothing down there. What are you searching for? You're getting all dirty. This is not sweetie princess behavior at all. Messy girl. Okay, let's get back in the beauty chair and try this again. See, isn't this nice? No mud, just feeling fancy. Just stay out of that muck when we're done, okay? Good girl, Nilla. Now let's blow dry that hair and... What? Nilla, no! Didn't I just tell you you can't? Well, I guess I only said she couldn't play in the mud. Never said she couldn't play in the water. But still, you had us do all that makeup just to wash it off. Messy, messy girl. Well, we are definitely not doing your makeup again. You've gone from pretty princess to complete chaos. Let's just stay inside where you can't make another mess. Ah, not the toys. That stuffed animal was your favorite. Nilla, no! Nilla, stop trying to eat the bugs. Okay, now I don't even know what's going on anymore. Nilla, what has gotten into you today? I don't remember you being this wild when you were little. Aw, you used to be so little. Our precious pitty puppy. Look at how cute you were. You loved getting all the attention and all the love. Wait, what? Say that again, Nilla? Oh, I get it. You're not trying to be a bad girl. In fact, you're not trying to do anything bad at all. And you never were. You were just doing all this for some more love and attention. Nilla, why didn't you say so? don't have to do all these things for attention. We'll give you all the love all the time, whether you're a pretty pitty princess or a mucky mud monster. We love you endlessly, Nilla, and we wouldn't have it any other way. You silly, messy pup.
So pretty.
Logan, that's a ton of fur. You look like you're wearing a spider costume. But don't worry, pup. We know you're not a spider. You're just a sweet little dog whose fur has grown way too long and way too heavy. Your legs hurt when you walk, and you can't see anything. I bet you're really hot, too. You haven't had anyone to take care of you in a really long time, and you're probably feeling pretty scared. But we're here for you, puppy. And we're gonna cut your heavy, heavy fur so the whole world can meet the special dog inside. Are you ready? Let's get trimming. First, the vet is gonna give you some special medicine to help you relax. Do you hear the buzzing sound? Don't be nervous. It's just our electric hair trimmers. Regular old scissors aren't enough for this big of a haircut. And we're being extra gentle so we don't accidentally pull your hair. Just a little off the sides, please. Okay, a lot off the sides. And the top. And everywhere. I think we're starting to see a little bit of puppy in here.
This is the ear.
Whoa! Look how much we trimmed off just one ear. You must be feeling cooler and hearing better already. And look what else we found. It's your tail and your legs. You had so much extra fur on your body, Logan. It's like you've been carrying a whole nother dog with you. Almost done. Just a little more. There you are.
Look at your little teethers.
It's so good to finally see your face, sweet pup. And now that your hair is shorter, we can give you a proper bath. You probably haven't been this clean in a long time. Let's get you all dried off. Wow, Logan, we can finally see you. And you can see us, too. You're looking great, Logan, but you need a little more help. All that heavy fur made your legs weak and wobbly. So you need to exercise your legs to make them strong again. There you go. You're doing it. It must be so much easier to move without all that heavy fur. And after a little more healing, you're ready for something really special. A forever home. That's right, you have a new mom and dad. What do you think about that, Logan?
Oh my goodness, look at that tail wag. I see that tail going crazy.
Your tail is telling us you like them a lot. Logan, when we first met you, you were scared and alone. And you kinda looked like a spider. But now you're the beautiful, happy dog we knew was under that fur all along. And you're going home with a brand new family. A family who will always keep you happy and trimmed and give you all the love that you deserve. We love you too, Logan. And we're so glad you're feeling all better.
This little French fry is named Turbo. He was born without any front legs. And he was being picked on by his brothers and sisters. It wasn't very nice. He needed a new place to live, with a family who moved more at his speed. So, a kind lady at the vet clinic decided to take Turbo home. Even though Turbo didn't have any front legs, he was just like any other puppy. He wanted to play and go outside, but it wasn't easy. Not even a little. But did that stop Turbo? Nope. His mom would hold out a little treat, and Turbo would use all his strength to get to it. It helped his back legs get stronger. But it wasn't enough. Turbo needed something more. He needed wheels. Problem was, Turbo was tiny. Even the smallest dog carts were too big for him. So his mom tried making her own carts. She made the first one out of a helicopter toy, but it didn't quite work. So she tried a few more. Turbo was losing hope. He was trying so hard, but it still wasn't working. Then something amazing happened. A guy who makes parts for airplanes heard about Turbo's story online, and he designed a cart just for him. It was orange and had lime green rollerblade wheels. Looking good, Turbo. But would it work? At first, Turbo didn't know what to do. He would walk a little, but he was still discouraged. Then his mom had an idea. Maybe Turbo just needed someone to play with. So she brought out her other dog. And off Turbo went. And went. And kept on going. As Turbo grew up, he learned to do even more. Like jump up on the couch.
What are you doing, sir? You got your own chair?
And wear a cool denim vest. And do the cha-cha with his best friend Ruby. As soon as these two bumped noses, they were inseparable. Turbo could have decided to just give up, but he didn't. He kept going and going and going. And now he's got the best life, full of friends, adventure, and love.
Wolfgang needs our help. He weighs 90 pounds. Much bigger than a dog his size should be. How'd you get so big, Wolfgang? He was living by himself when we found him, so nobody knows. Nobody but Wolfgang. However it happened, it's now hard for him to walk, and he feels tired a lot. Wolfgang loves to wag his tail, but even that's tough for him. But we're here to help. We're gonna get you moving until you're a little smaller, and you can wag your tail like the goofy dog you are. You ready? We'll take it slow at first, and not go too far. You're doing it, Wolfgang. We know that wasn't easy. You need a nice green meal to recharge. You like those veggies, huh? And, Wolfgang, the deck is not a healthy meal. Let's get back out there. Hey, you're starting to like this, aren't you?
Good boy.
Okay, let's see if we've made progress. Look, you're getting smaller. We just have to keep your body moving. I know, walking isn't that exciting. Try this, the water treadmill. You can bring your workout buddy too. When we first started, you were too big for that dog door. But now, you can slip right through. So don't give up, pup. We've been exercising for 6 months. Time for a tail check. You couldn't really wag before, but now, that's a happy wag, Wolfgang. With every day, we see more and more of your wagging tail. It's taken months, Time to check your weight. Wolfgang, you're finally 30 pounds. A perfect size for you.
He's been playing.
But are you feeling better, Wolfgang? Go, Wolfgang, go! You used to have trouble walking. Now you have too much energy. You look like a happy pup to us, with a tail that's always wagging. We love you, Wolfgang. We're so glad you're feeling all better.
Hi, my name is Drax. Some people say I'm a big dog, but personally, I don't see it. I can fit in my mom's lap no problem. See? But enough about me. There's someone I really want you to meet. My little brother. I know what you're thinking. Little brother? But you two are exactly the same size. What I mean is, he's my younger brother. And more importantly, he's my best friend. We're a pack of two. Ooh, secret table meeting. Okay, next time you have spaghetti, you know what to do.
Hey.
My man.
Oh my gosh.
But it wasn't always this way. I used to be an only child, without a single brother to play with. I had to make my own fun. And I was pretty good at it, not gonna lie. Have you heard about splashing? It's the best. I'm basically a pro. Oh, and the playground. I loved that too. They've got these really super fun things called slides. Slides are also the best. Slides and splashing are equally best. Sorry, what were we talking about? The point is, I was having a pretty good time with just my mom and dad. But then, a strange thing happened. My mom's belly started to get bigger. What? I decided to keep an eye on her to make sure she was okay. After all, dogs are expert watchers. I watched my mom round the clock. Minus a few naps, of course. Standard dog procedure. Until suddenly, there was a new little human in the house. Double what? Mom said he was my little brother, and he sure was little. To be honest, I was a bit worried at first. I was pretty used to being an only child. Would I still get to do all my favorite fun stuff with this new guy around? Would we even have anything in common? I needed to figure out what this new little brother was all about. So I started by doing what I do best. I watched him, just like I did with my mom. At first, he really didn't do anything. But soon, he started to grow. Very, very slowly. He figured out how to roll over. At least I think he did. Are you doing it? I can't see from here. Then, after more time, he could finally stand. Kinda. Ooh. Ow! Hey, could you... Why did I lay right here? And standing eventually led to walking. But he was still so little. Young, I mean. Obviously, we're the exact same size. And it seemed like it'd be forever until we could actually do splashing or slides. I started to worry. What if we didn't have anything in common? What if we never figured out how to play together? But then, the hose? Yeah, I love the hose. That's like one of the best ways to splash. Wait. Was this little guy finally big enough to play with me? That day was, and is, the greatest day of my life. I couldn't wait to find out what else we both liked. Fetch? Yes, please. We even invented our own version of fetch. Check it out. Little bro picks out the best balls, and I make sure they taste good. they do. And I was finally ready to teach him one of the things I'm best at, watching. There's actually a really complicated process to watching. Step 1, look. Step 2, continue looking. That's all the steps. Of course, my little bro mastered it in no time. Now we love looking out the window together. You never know what you might see. Sometimes we even see each other. Whoa! Like I said, we're the best pals ever. We probably have to wait a little longer to try slides, though. He still has some growing to do. But I don't mind waiting, because even if we don't do anything at all, every day is the best day with my little brother, who's the exact same size as me, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
Hobbs the dog is a bad boy. I don't believe this. You're tearing up a magazine and eating it? Someone might have wanted to read that, Hobbs. You're a bad boy. Oh, brother. What is this bad boy doing now? Oh, you're sleeping so sweetly. You look like a pretty good boy to me, who I love a lot. Hobbs! Hey! That's not a chew toy, that's my wallet! You are a bad boy. Aw, you're being so good for your bath. What a sweet little guy. Who's being bad again? Ah! Look, Hobbs, I know you're kind of an old dog. And before your mom adopted you, you hadn't met anyone nice. So I get why you can be a little bit grumpy, even though you're the cutest little dog we've ever seen. Aww. But as we know, looks can be deceiving. Hobbs, you can't growl at her. She's your mom. I'm gonna say it. That's a bad boy. Who was also a cuddly little guy and a very good boy. Really, Hobbs, you just have your good days and your bad days like everybody else. Hey, don't wreck that box! Hobbs! Bad boy! Now snuggling? That's a good boy. Posing nicely for funny pictures? Such a good boy. I don't know what you're doing here. Seems like good boy behavior? Okay, I'll give it to you. Good boy! So even though your mom would probably prefer you didn't bark so much, Hobbs, come on. She knows you're not really a bad boy. You're the best dog she's ever met. You're... Hobbs? Hobbs? Hobbs! No more whining. I'm trying to talk about how great you are. Hobbs! Okay, thank you. You aren't a bad boy at all. You're the perfect dog. Who's just a bit naughty sometimes. We love you, Hobbs. You bad boy.
Ihop the pup was born without any front legs, but she was determined to get around anyway.
Come here.
She practiced walking every day.
Come here.
And soon, she was strong enough to stand and take little steps. But walking turned out to be really hard. It seemed like maybe she'd have to give up. But she didn't. She kept practicing until one day, it happened. She figured out how to hop. Now, Ihop the pup can't be stopped.
Oh, good girl.
And she didn't know it yet, but one day, all her practice know-how was gonna pay off big time. But we'll get to that later.
Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl.
Oh, did we mention that Ihop happened to have the world's best cheerleaders?
Hi, sweet girl. Hi.
You see, taking care of a puppy like Ihop is a lot of extra work. Not everyone can do it. So Ihop needed to find a family who could. That's when Steph and Duke came along. They're dog rescuers who love helping special dogs like Ihop. They promised to foster her until she could find her forever home. But even though she loved living with them, something started to bother her. She didn't have any doggy friends, not one, and she wanted someone to play with. So Steph and Duke decided to help. They introduced Ihop to another rescue pup they were fostering, Millie. Maybe she was going to be Ihop's new best friend. But even though they both tried, the two of them just couldn't seem to get along.
Be nice to one another, you two.
Which made their play dates hard. And when they didn't become instant besties, Ihop was sad.
What's wrong, Ihop?
Would she ever find a true friend? But just a few days later, Steph and Duke volunteered to foster another special dog, a huge Great Dane named Waffles.
Hi, sweet girl. Welcome.
Waffles couldn't move her legs very much. She couldn't stand, walk, or hop. But she was looking for a friend too. And even though Ihop was little and Waffles was huge, Steph and Duke thought, maybe. But Ihop wasn't so sure.
Ihop, go say hi.
She was nervous. What if the same thing that happened with Millie happened with this new dog? But there was something special about Waffles. Ihop could see it in those big eyes of hers.
Go get her, Ihop.
So Ihop said, and Waffles said, and that's when Ihop did something super special. She gave Waffles a hug.
Are you trying to play Ihop?
Ihop was like, Mom, we are playing? And they were.
You guys are silly. You know this?
Silly? Excuse me, we are having some very serious playtime, okay? But even though Ihop loved Waffles exactly how she was, Waffles wished she could hop around the way her best friend did. Because then they could play together even more. So Steph and Duke got Waffles this, a wheelchair, just for her. But now Waffles was nervous. What if she couldn't make the wheelchair go? What if she fell? She wanted to walk, but this looked really hard. But Ihop knew exactly what to do. Because this was the day when all Ihop's practicing know-how paid off big time. She was like, you can do it, Waffles. You just need to practice. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So Ihop hopped, and Waffles tried to follow. But it wasn't working. So she kept practicing, with Steph and Duke's help. And Ihop kept cheering for her, until she started to roll. Ihop was so happy for her. Now there were 2 unstoppable dogs at Steph and Duke's house. Which is when the rescuers realized these 2 pups were meant to be together forever. So Steph and Duke decided to adopt both of them. Now, Ihop and Waffles help other foster dogs that come to stay with their parents by showing them anything is possible when you've got a true friend by your side.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. This way, this way. Do you know what time it is? I can hardly contain myself. I'm gonna say it. It's cozy time. I'm talking warm blankets, fluffy pillows, funny pajamas. Do these PJs make my butt look big? And more blankets. Sorry about that. I was so excited I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Bubby, and I am the coziest pup around. I mean, look at me. It doesn't get cozier than this. But I'm not the only pup in this house on the cozy train. Choo-choo! Meet my pajama partner, Simon. We look good, right? We know. Simon and I have the most important job in the house. We are Cozy Patrol. Every time Mom leaves the house, she goes into the chilly, not so cozy outside world, which is kinda the worst. But that's where me and Simon come in. Not so fast, Mom. you're looking chilly. Simon, Blanky, Stat. We always greet her with the coziest gifts. Like a stuffed animal. That's cozy. Some pillows? Those are even cozier. Or this thing. This might be cozy, right? Don't you worry. Cozy Patrol is here to help. Oh my gosh, she's here. Okay, here she comes. Yay! You're home! Surprise! Here's your shoe. Yeah, that's cozy, yeah. Simon, pick up something cozy for the lovely lady. Yes, that torn up thing. She'll love that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my gosh, she loves it. We did it, Simon. After our cozy deliveries, Simon's right back to lounging in his PJs, and I'm dragging my blankies wherever I go. Let me introduce you to everybody. This is blankie number 1, my go-to blankie. Here's blankie number 2, my fluffy blankie. Then there's my red blankie, aka blankie number 3. Here's blankie number 4. And this is blankie number... Okay, this is blankie number 1 again. But you get the idea. My blankies are my blankies, and they'll always be my blankies. Me and my blankie, do-do-do. But at the end of the day, there's nothing like being snuggled up next to the ones you love. 'Cause that's what cozy time is all about. Blanky, blanky, blanky.
When rescuers first spotted this dog, they couldn't believe their eyes. That's because she's not a wild dog. She probably had a home with people once. Now, this mountain's her home. And she had just become a new mama and was so worried about her babies. She needed to get them someplace safe. The rescuers wanted to help, but every time they got close, she'd dash further away. She was wondering, who are you people? To save her babies, the rescuers would have to convince her they could be trusted. They spent a whole day trying to follow her, but couldn't keep up. And soon, they couldn't see her at all anymore. They searched and searched, but couldn't find any signs of the dogs. They weren't sure what to do next, until they heard the tiniest little cry. The rescuers followed the small sound. It grew louder and louder and led them right to what they'd been searching for. The little puppies were underground, away from the sun, with their mama by their side. The mama wasn't sure what to do. She needed to get her family down the side of the mountain. But could she really trust these people? The rescuers picked up the puppies as gently as they could. And once babies were comfy with the rescuers, Mama was comfy with the rescuers. That was all it took. Once she saw how gentle they were with her babies, it wasn't hard to convince Mama to come out too. But the rescue wasn't over yet. Now, they had to move everybody to safety. They held the puppies tightly, and Mama too, and carefully made their way off the craggy mountain straight to a new home. Safely in the car, Mama couldn't stop smiling. She was so happy to be off the dangerous rocks and with the nicest heroes who'd take care of her family.
So, surprise! 5 boys and 3 girls. They are just adorable. All of them like little fluffy teddy bears. I can't stop cuddling them. Just incredible. Absolute survivors, all of them.
The pup family will stay at a shelter until the rescuers can find new homes for them, where the puppies cuddle and play. It was a long journey, but the whole family is safe and happy. It just took a bit of courage and a whole lot of trust. When Koda's mom said he was getting a little brother,
Hey, Koda, how do you feel about a little brother?
he was like, no. maybe if he just stuck his head in the couch, his mom would forget all about... Nope, that didn't work. Koda, meet your new little brother, Yogi. Koda was not happy. He didn't want to be an older brother. It meant he'd have to share his home and mom with someone else. Yogi knew Koda didn't like him, so he tried to change Koda's mind. He even got him a present.
Good boy! Koda, look what Yogi gave you.
Who doesn't like presents? But then something happened. Koda got sick.
Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, Kotzi?
The vet said Koda couldn't use his back legs anymore and would need wheels to move around. It was hard for Koda. The world seemed a little too big now. But he'd forgotten something. He had a little brother who wasn't going to let his big brother give up. And one day, Yogi tried something. He picked up Koda's leash and started tugging him. Koda wasn't sure at first. But then...
Come on, boys! Good boys! Good boys! Good boys! Come on! Bring Koda! Good boy!
Koda couldn't believe it. He was moving. All thanks to his little brother.
Bring him over here! Bring Koda over here!
Koda finally realized how much Yogi loved him and felt bad for the way he acted before. But it didn't matter now, because Koda and Yogi were brothers. And now, best friends.
How'd you get up there? Hey, buddy!
This dog was happy to see his rescuer because he hated being stuck on a hot roof. The rescuer wasn't sure how he'd gotten himself up there. Worse, he had no idea how to get him down. Andy's saved animals his whole life, but dogs don't get stuck on rooftops very often. And this time, he wasn't sure what to do. So he decided to climb.
I'm just gonna go straight up.
He didn't know what the dog would do when he got close. But this dog...
What are you doing, beautiful?
Fell in love with Andy on the spot.
Oh my goodness.
He was so excited to see him, he nearly knocked Andy off the roof.
He is really happy. Come here, come here. Okay, we're gonna get you down now, buddy.
Now that he had gotten up, Andy couldn't help but stop to think, how did the dog get stuck up here in the first place?
Stop licking me. What are you doing on the roof? Huh?
That mystery would have to wait until they were safe on the ground.
Okay, we're gonna get you down now, buddy, okay?
Getting him off the roof would be tricky. They didn't want to drop him. So they held on tight and...
Good job, buddy.
If Andy thought the dog was excited up on the roof, that was nothing compared to him safe on the ground.
You love Andy.
But it turns out, how the dog got stuck on the roof was only part of the mystery.
What are you doing?
You're so happy to be down, buddy.
Good job.
The rescuers figured he had gotten up on top of his own home. What they never would have guessed is that he was lost on someone else's. So they took him back to the shelter to try to find his family, but soon realized he didn't have one. Although no one had any idea where he came from, they knew where he needed to go, to someone who loved him. So they posted his picture online, and it didn't take long for that someone to show up, his new mom, Lindsey. She could tell he was really special and fell in love right away. And since he didn't have a name yet, Lindsey decided to give him one, Khan. At first, Khan was really shy. living at Lindsey's house was new, and he wasn't sure how he felt about it yet. But it didn't take long for his spirit to come back. Soon, he seemed just like that excited dog on the roof again.
You done with your puppy berserkers?
Every time his tail wagged, it was like he was saying, "Thank you for rescuing me."
Are we happy with our stick selection for this walk?
Now, Khan has a roof over his head, and under that roof is a loving home. They just can't stop hugging. Henry and Kiki may look exactly alike, but that's not why they're best friends. It's because they have a lot in common. Before Henry met Kiki, before they were wearing matching tracksuits and wagging their tails in exactly the same way, Henry was an only dog who just lived with his mom. But something wasn't right. He'd make these noises and give his mom looks like he was trying to tell her something. His mom thought maybe he was asking for a friend. So she adopted Kiki and brought her home. Kiki was a foster dog who lived with different families and moved around a lot. She was kind of shy and nervous. Kiki wanted a forever home more than anything. The day her new mom came to get her, Kiki was wondering, would she have to move again? Or would this be her home forever? She was super nervous. But on the car ride to her new home, everything changed because Henry was there. He was so excited to have a new friend, he showed Kiki all the fun things they could do in a car. They could feel the wind in their ears, say hello to dogs on the street, take an extra cozy nap, and explore the world. Henry made Kiki feel so good, she stopped feeling nervous. She had a feeling she was going to her forever home, and that Henry was her forever friend. Since then, Henry and Kiki haven't left each other's sides. They even have a daily routine that they have to do together. They kick it off with some good morning kisses. Then they race each other around the block. It's usually a tie. They dig for treasure, say hi to the neighbors, get a big hug from mom, find the comfiest spot to nap in, and go for more car rides. They've never even had an argument. They don't even fight about where to sit in the car. Kiki has the window seat because she likes to look outside, and Henry sits close to mom because he likes to watch her drive. Once in a while, Henry also likes the window seat, but they don't even fight about that. Kiki thinks of it as a chance to lick Henry's armpits. No matter what Henry and Kiki are doing, you'll probably find them together. They're inseparable and adorable and best animal friends.
Dodo Kids.
Help the kittens find the subscribe button.